push reminded your judges say 3 wide of Houston lifter Ogden Michaelbus, 849 pounds. And for Ogden, yeah, 3 wide.
Sitting in this kick and stab dive bar in West by God, Virginia, about 3 Mountain Dews deep, never mind. Okay, we're gonna talk today about Ogden Michaelbus III's 21-27 total at a 233-pound body weight. So it's a 100-pound PR, and you gotta think last meet he PR'd about 100 pounds too. So we're gonna talk about some of the strategies he used to hit his best lifts. And you can see, you know, this was on like a 6 for 9 day too. So he even attempted a 903-pound deadlift. So very important stuff here. But first, let's talk about squats here, okay? So what we did in the off season is, you know, regardless of what the functional trainer at Planet Fitness tells you, that every single person is posterior chain dominant. That's just not the case, or excuse me, quad dominant. That's not the case. Some lifters, like Ed Coan, are posterior chain dominant. So we took a play right out of Ed Coan's book. He's a personal friend of mine and a mentor to me. So in the off season, we hit Olympic squats and Olympic pause squats. So what that is, a high bar, narrow stance, more quad dominant squat. So the reason for that is, you know, it's going to build hypertrophy where we want it in the thighs and all that stuff, but it's going to have a good direct transference to his competition squat, just like it did Ed Coan. So that was huge. Okay, next we did strongman training. So strongman training, this isn't like some sort of like, you know, functional type of thing. This is just what, you know, for that purpose. It's a purpose to get them better at powerlifting. Of course, there is transference to real world stuff, but what it did is, by using these strongman events, like say for instance we use farmer's walk, that helped build Ogden's grip. You know, all the muscles are going to help him squat and deadlift. It was huge. Okay, with backward sled drags, think about that. You know, so it minus the compressive forces of the squat, we're just blasting those thighs by doing backward sled drags, but with, you know, none of the downside, and that was huge. You know, I had to work around some stuff there, got it done with the strongman training, helped build Ogden's work capacity, all sorts of good things came out of that. Okay, next, hypertrophy training. So Ogden's sporting the hybrid, gas station ready, Chippendales ready physique, and a large part of that was because of the bodybuilding type of training we did in the off season. So what we did is we introduced more bodybuilding movements, more training volume, cut down rest between sets. That introduces metabolic stress, a key catalyst for muscle hypertrophy, and it's huge. If you never trained this way before, it's like, you know, it's like your first time all over again. You get amazing hypertrophic gains from training this way. And by introducing this style to Ogden in the off season, you know, what's the old thing? You know, a bigger engines, a more powerful car, you know, more muscle mass, the greatest way to increase your strength potential. Okay. And leg presses. So leg presses have kind of got a bad rap from, you know, all the mullets, commercial gyms doing quarter reps and all this stuff. But you think about the, you know, a leg press is going to teach you to initiate with your legs. So when you're starting a deadlift, even teach you how to push up in a squat. Because Ed Coan was saying that sometimes when people get too far bent over in a squat, they start introducing the leg press, and it teaches them to push with their legs. So those are 4 strategies we use in the off season to help Ogden hit his 21-27 pound total at a 233-pound body weight.